Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up!
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 870 Timberwolves! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Cup 19, Cup 19! Ready?
Right to the air is Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down, Colts.
Ready, set! Ready! Hut, hut.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Bronco 80! Now,
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost one
Trap 50,
on the last play,
50.
so now it's 2nd and 11.
down!
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
79 Bronx, Lightning 18. Scope.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Badgley's kick is good. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions. Get up.
Right to the air goes Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Chim DK. That time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
70. Lions. 70 Lions. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Ward. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle by Fremont Jones. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Let's go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Yards on the play.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Tag. Cougar 19. Ready.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This fielded at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
On 1st down, Ward. He'll let this one go long for Williams. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and
Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
shotgun snap for Wolf. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Ready, ready.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first two drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their third series to see if they can make it.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Roll. Set up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
Now Richardson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. And they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Third and inches.
Ready.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field, simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. Let go.
From the gun, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
To number 80.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Set. Ready.
On On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Second and 11.
Go. Hut.
Throwing is Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Panther 11.
Third
Panther
and
11.
11.
Stephanie. Cup 19. Cup Panther 60. Panther 6. Go.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. 15 yards through the air. First down, Indianapolis.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Come on. Come on. Ready, right?
Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Colts move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Set go.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a pickup of 3.
So after
Brings up
one,
second
it's
and
the
7.
Colts out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 7.
Hey, smash! Cougar 19! Hut, hut.
Again, it's Pollard. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Nick Cross will bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
79 Broncos! Hut.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's got his measure. Right side. It's complete.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Vices, 60 Vices. Let's go!
On 1st and 10, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
19. Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. Down the left sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big one for Tennessee. 55 yards on the game.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. I.J. Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Lightning 18. Here we go. Warriors 70. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Timberwolf. Cut it.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
go. Ready, right?
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set up. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 9.
Third down and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. Down. Count 19. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let go.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you see a big reason why.
Go.
A run up the middle, Spears, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment.
Ready?
Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go. Start. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up.
To throw is Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll take it on in. Tim DeCash. Touchdown Titans. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready. Hut, hut.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And this will be incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
We'll try again. It's
Let's go
second and
now.
10.
Cowboy.
A run with Taylor. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
5 yards on the play, and it's third down.
Seven Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go. Come on. Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Now Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hip ready, right?
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's second and 4.
Panther 60. Panther 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts first down.
Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Set up. Viking 18 Cardinal. Reload. Ready?
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
Warrior 70. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let go.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And he's gonna be marked out down at the 5. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Okay, ready?
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Ready, set.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Try to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal.
Ready?
Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And this one blown up. Good serve, drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. To the goal line and in. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown Colts. Ashley now attack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Titans 14. Michael Badgley.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down. Cowboy 80.
On first down, it's Ward. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
At the 26-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Ready up. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70. Cougar 19. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and that's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
They'll run here with Hill. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
60 Bison, 6.
From the gun, Richardson. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Here now, second down and goal.
Go!
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field.
Yep,
Now it's
79
third
Bronco.
and goal.
Bronco 80.
Throwing is Richardson. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Indy.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Makes the score Colts 31, Titans 14. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Whoa! And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Titans take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Here we go. Steady.
On first down, Ward. And the ball out of the reach of the receivers. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
Stephanie. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got his tight end, that's a Conquo. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Viking 18. Go.
Here's a handoff to Steele. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Set up. 60 by 6.
Back to throw is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Third and long.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Open right side is a Okonkwo. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
79 Broncos. Ready.
They snap it to Ward. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
60 tag. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Take go.
The drive starts with a carry by Ford. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready.
Here's Richardson. Finding the open man, hitting it. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's
Track
third and
60.
2.
Hey.
Richardson to throw. He's going to have the first down and then some. 12 yards there and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8.
Let's go now. Go.
They go right back to chill. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. They take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on third down. But even if he didn't, I think that third down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Draymond Jones able to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Stephanie! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Now it's Taylor. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
On the double.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Get it. Let go.
On the handoff, Ford. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready up. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready. Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by a Monty Hooker. And the Titans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That's complete to DK. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Gain of 36 yards.
So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Start of the fourth quarter, and it's a run by Pollard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's
A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10. At
And
the
what a start to this
38-yard line.
drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now, first down throw for Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Yards on the pickup.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Liking 18. Ready?
Play action. Ward. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
That's another tight.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
To throw on second down is Ward. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And the Titans.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up
Cougar 19.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Oh, he feels the pressure. He'll go down. From the 6. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing, Ward. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 31. Titans 21. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
boy 80. Get it? 18 Cardinal.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Duke Riley on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Here's second down and 4.
Here we go.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Duke Riley. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They run out of the gun, and that's Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Yards to go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and 9.
Tag. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing is Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Got it. Ready? Hey, hey, check that. Check that. Ready, ready? Check, Panther. Let go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
On the set. Ready? Ready.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Up the middle is Ford. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so a 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 6, go.
Now Richardson. Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Get up.
Second and 11.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hey.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's go now.
A tough spot here.
Hawk
Third
70. Hawk
and
70.
long. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So this was a win for the visiting Colts. They get the victory away from home.